Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7", 100. And here, there can only be one, Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. The face is telling the story from that jab. Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hell's fire on here.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They blocked the left there. punch. Jab slightly off target. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Mind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Back on, get focused, get your mind on the job, get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
He's straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The courage on display here is incredible. That right jab just misses. Can't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good man, good man.
Just jab back, just box it, just be smart, just get your shot there.
Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight.
Don't round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that round, don't worry about it. Let's go out there, let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Right, let's go out there, get your box
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you step in rest.
Don't move back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Sets him up. He will take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely.
There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't score. They block the left there. This not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't score. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Try and get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round.
What you're doing, the gap for the pair. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it on the end.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Don't want to trade shots. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They threw the hook. It didn't land. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Well done with that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get great round now, relax. You're thinking, you're smart.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
Relax now. I don't need to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Find your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
He's shattered. He's ready to go.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Back into this. You're better than this kid.
Good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Here we go in the 6th round. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare.
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Give me your breath.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
They blocked the left there. Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
That's it. No, breathe. Just get your breath back together and put it back on him this round. And he used to fall, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Here comes round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Punch, counter punch. He parries away the left uppercut. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Lomachenko is buzzed. Down goes Lomachenko. Blink and you miss him. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.